Yeah. Okay. We're live out.
Oh, hell.
We are live,
As they say.
as they say.
So she does that smoke difference.
Did you hear Jack's message?
No, he hasn't got video. That's right. He's only got
You've got
audio. That's fine.
He's only got audio.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. That's fine. Here was lovely tones.
Yeah, they've run out of diesel.
Run out of diesel. Unbelievable.
No, we better. He went out and went, what about these? He went, yeah, these will do. These will do.
Okay.
Right then. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for coming and welcome to my Daily Choice information event. We're going to watch a quick video, 2 minutes, and then we'll continue with the evening. Thank you.
If you look around, you've probably noticed that our lives can be restricted. Restricted by bills, restricted by jobs, restricted by time, and restricted by obligations. You know, I hear so many stories of people with big dreams, but those dreams never turn into reality. When someone doesn't have time, money, or a system to get out of this society we're all trapped in, it's harder to create a life of abundance. It's harder to live. It's harder to survive. And it's harder to enjoy life at the fullest. You know, it wasn't too long ago that I was a poor college student. I was a hard worker. I mean, I tried really hard, but I didn't have the skill to create anything worth talking about. I was trapped in cubicles, working at a retail stores, stuck with minimum wage jobs. See, in our society, many say that this is acceptable, but I couldn't afford groceries, my car payment, or even my rent. I realized that I accepted defeat. That's not what I wanted for my life, and let's be honest, that's not it. Now, what if there was a way to knock down barriers, a way to do whatever you want, a way to completely change your outcome? In 2008, I made a choice that changed my life forever. Getting involved in the network marketing industry drastically changed my circumstances. I created true freedom. I inspired tens of thousands of people. I created relationships and friendships around the world. I finally started to live. And here's what I learned. I learned that this business could give people time and money. This was a business that you didn't have to sacrifice a lot of time or money to get started. A business that you could take ownership of. A business with unique products. Whether you have goals to travel the world, go on family vacations, buy the things you dreamed of, make a little bit of money or make a lot of money, it's not a pipe dream anymore, it's a choice. We launched My Daily Choice to share this message with the rest of the world. Our business is about breaking the cycle. It's about the people. It's about the culture. It's about the movement. One vision, one message, one solution, and one simple choice. Welcome to My Daily Choice.
This is basically what it's all about. My name's Alan. For those of you that don't know me, I've been with My Daily Choice since pre-launch, which was last November. I used to be a lorry driver for a quite well-known builders merchants. I saw this opportunity back in November last year. It was shown to me by a good friend of mine. I thought, yep, it's worth it to try, it's worth a look. Looked at it, did a bit of research, thought, yeah, this is the sort of thing I want to do. I want to be in charge of what is my destiny. Why am I working for somebody else, making them money, and I get no appreciation? So I thought, it's worth a go. So I joined. And I put in all the effort I could. It has been successful. It's been very successful. I enjoy what I do because I've got lots of good people around me. I've got great support, made some fantastic friends, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Recently, I gave up my full-time job. I now concentrate on this. And I think if I'm going to do this, I want to do it right. So from now on, it's my daily choice for me. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Dave, who is one of our top leaders here in Cornwall and the UK. So Dave, over to you.
Thanks,
All right,
thanks
mate.
very much. Hi guys, how you doing? I just pass this over to you, Al. So how you doing, guys? Pleased to meet you. My name's Dave. Like Al said, I'm one of the leaders here in the UK with My Daily Choice. Now, I mean, I joined this company 8 months ago, and it's been really great. I mean, we have absolutely loved our journey. Me and my wife, Ange, we've met, like Al, we've met some amazing people. We've done great business, and we've made some really good money out of this. And I mean, I can't stress enough that how much that I enjoy this company, and it really is positive for me and our family and moving forward. And I mean, I kind of bought into that. I mean, I was introduced to it by a good friend of mine, Mr. Solomon, because he had saw the vision that the CEO had seen with the company, and that vision was that anybody could come into this business for a very sort of small investment and really make a really good life and a really good income for themselves. It didn't matter where you were from, what your education was, any of that sort of stuff, and you could just come in and do that and make a global business, which is what I absolutely love. I mean, I'll just introduce now over to the CEO. The CEO is a chap called Mr. Josh Wagle, and he is a very young guy. He's 24 years old, but he is probably one of the most motivated people that I know and that I've spoken to. And the vision that he has with this company is immense. I mean, the guy, he built an organization in his last company of over 50,000 people. He produced over 40 million in sales in the network marketing industry. Now, that is just, for me, amazing. And all he said that he did was share his story with people around the world. And it really is that simple. He's developed systems in the network marketing industry. He's consulted for the network marketing industry. And he is a very, very successful guy. Moving on from that, please, Al. But why network marketing? For me, I didn't know anything about network marketing a year ago. I absolutely knew nothing about it, but I've learned it is, according to this slide, it's a $167 billion industry. Now, I know that this year that's even grown. I think it's now a $200 billion industry. And combined with the movie and the music industry, it even beats that. And I mean, for me, I think that it's a new age of business, a new way to do business with people. And I think if you can share and save people money and make money yourself, I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's endorsed by people like Bill Gates, Donald Trump, Jim Rohn. It's absolutely, I mean, these guys, let's be honest, they know what they're talking about. They are multi-billionaires. And if these guys are endorsing it, it's got to be something good. So who are we? So we are My Daily Choice. We're here now in the UK. We are the first ever network marketing daily brand. Now that is very, very, very important, because other companies are kind of stuck to different products, whether it be beauty or hair or fuel saving, anything like that. But because My Daily Choice is a daily brand, we can promote any kind of products that are going to be brilliant in the industry, that products that people want, products that people want to use on a daily basis. And this is very important, because the products that we have are just amazing, and they do literally save you money and make you healthier. They really do. And over time, I know there's lots of things coming in the future of the different products and things like that are happening. I mean, Josh's mission, it says that it's to change the lives of thousands of families. And hand on my heart, I can honestly say that is happening now all over the world, and people's lives are being changed by this company. What makes us unique? So obviously the brand, we're a daily brand, so that is the most unique company in the network marketing industry. The mission is, it's there, and everybody in this company is so involved in that, and they want to make that mission happen. I mean, that comes all the way down from the top, from the leadership, all those sort of guys. And the system, I mean, we'll go over the system a little bit later on, but the system has been put in place to help us to take most of the legwork away from the normal everyday tasks that you have to do. The system is there to use, and it's a very, very simple system, but I'll go over that in a little while. The compensation, now for me, the compensation plan of 85% payout into the company it's just mind-blowing. I mean, I've done research when I joined the company of different companies and things like that, and I mean, you couldn't find it. There's 40%, 50% payouts, things like that. Nothing like what we have here with My Daily Choice. So the first products that the company launched with were My Daily Sprays. And people are saying that this is the hottest nutritional sprays that have ever hit the industry. And I, for one, can say that I've used the sprays, and they are very, very powerful. I know people that have used the sprays that have got big, big testimonials of how they've helped their health and things like that. The reason for the sprays was because they're inexpensive to ship globally. So rather than having big products that you have to ship all around the world, they're very easy to get around the place, things like that. 40% of Americans, I mean, this isn't just Americans, this is people all over the world. I mean, even Ange, my wife, she can't swallow pills. And with the sprays, they have a 98% absorption into your mouth. So you spray it into your mouth, it absorbs every bit of goodness that you can have that are in those sprays. They're gluten-rich, nutrient-rich, and GMP certified, so they really are good products. These are our sprays. So we've just had 2 new sprays added, but I'll talk about those in a minute. We launched with the Boost, which is, it's basically an energy drink, but it's a healthy energy drink. So it's not, it hasn't got all the nasties in of all the energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster, all that sort of stuff. It is a completely natural product that really does give you the energy that you need, whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, any time that you would need that. The peak is a superfruit and a really powerful product. Is this used in things like that for thousands and thousands a year. It really is a product. The Shield is, the way that I explain Shield is, if you know anything about the pH in your body, if you've got a high acidic level of pH in your body, you tend to be more ill. You get colds, you can be prone to other kind of diseases and things like that. And I mean, we're not saying it's a cure by any means, but the Shield really does help you to balance out the pH in your body, therefore giving you better skin, better hair, just a better sort of healthier sort of body, if that makes sense. The 2 new sprays that are coming out now, we are very, very excited about these. The industry is going crazy. So the first one that we've got is Sleep, and it is an absolutely amazing natural formula which you take the sprays just before you go to bed, and it really helps people that have trouble sleeping due to problems you have, but it totally relaxes your body so that you can have a really good deep sleep, and then you even wake up feeling more energized, because you've had a much better sleep. The Trim 365, now this is really going to really blow things out of the water, especially here in the UK. It's a weight management formula, so basically it works that every time you want to eat a meal, you take the sprays into your mouth, and the ingredient, it basically suppresses your appetite, so you don't want to eat as much as you usually do. So but that's an absolutely fantastic product, and I mean, for me personally, we've had pre-orders going in for this product. It's been launched in a couple of weeks' time at our London event, and it really is going to change the game for us in MDC for sure. The next part of the business, which is another part away from the sprays bits. Now, the main part for us here in the UK is the daily destinations. The daily savings that's over there, we do have that in the UK, and it is starting to roll out with more and more products. Basically, the daily savings it's a portal where you can get access to savings on things like restaurants, all sorts of things that you could really go on into there. The daily family protection, that's another product that is really based, so I won't really dwell on that too much today, but obviously these are products, because we are a global company and you can sell these products all over the world. So then there's the daily destinations, which I love personally. For me, I like the daily destinations. Is the best part about this business for me, mainly because I like holidays and my wife likes holidays. But I'll chat to you about that in a little while. So here we go. Over 250,000 locations in 600 national brands. So savings, it's a saving. You can use it over the internet to really get the savings you need. That comes with that is the savings tracker and calculator, and that also, for the savings that you make with the daily savings portal, you can keep track of it, so you can actually really see the value that you're getting from these products. Daily destinations. Now, I really want to talk about daily destinations because we've got a personal story about this as well, and it is basically an exclusive travel portal, and it is very, very powerful, and I'll show you some clips afterwards, but the portal is immense. If you've heard of things like booking.com and late rooms, all that sort of stuff, that's all the stuff that I kind of use to book hotels and things like that. Daily destinations will beat those public prices by, I mean, I've seen savings on there of 80–90% compared to the public price of hotels, and we've used it. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, there's hotels, accommodations, there's vacations, there's the bonus suites, which I'll show you in a minute, which really blows it out of the water. There's cruises, there's car rentals. I mean, anything that you need for traveling and things like that, it is on there. The member savings, this sort of just shows you how it is. The other companies give you retail travel. We have a private travel network, which is how we can get the big savings over to you guys. Now on there, it did say that there's like £2.5 million worth of savings. I think when I checked last night, I think it's already up to about $6.8 million in savings that this portal, within the 10 months that we've been going, has saved people. You know what I mean? The hotel savings, as you see, it's a little bit like booking.com. You just type in where you'd like to go, and it brings you up all the hotels, all the best deals, and the public prices. Now, I'm going to be around after for a little while, so if anyone did want to say and challenge me on this and say, right, I'd like you to search this hotel, we'll do some comparisons compared to other search engines, and just so that we can really show you what the actual power of this travel portal is. The bonus suites. Now, this is absolutely amazing in the My Daily Destinations. There is weeks here in, like just this one up here in the Dominican Republic, the set weeks that are there, but you can get a room for 4 people for 1 week. I think that one there is $149, which in pounds equals to around about £90 to £100. And for a week's holiday for 4 people, that's 25 quid a person. I mean, you will not get deals like that anywhere else. You really won't. And I would like to challenge anybody to try and beat those prices, because I can't find it and I've looked everywhere. I mean, there's even all-inclusive hotels there for $99 for a studio flat that would sleep 4 people. I mean, these are updated all the time. So it really is. I can't stress enough how much I really like the Daily Destinations. The Daily Family Protection. Now, this is more a US-based product, but it just helps with things like financial coaching, life coaching, tax shield, which kind of helps people with their taxes. It's just another service that people have to pay for in their normal everyday life, and it's just a good example how My Daily Choice can help you save that money. Coming soon. Now, this is a product that we've all been really looking forward to, and it's the Cashback travel platform. Now, when this is released, it's going to be very, very powerful, because not only alongside the Daily Destinations, but there'll be another travel portal where you can get cashback on things like flights, hotels, things like that. And I think there's going to be up to 20% cashback. So if you were to just book flights in a normal public domain, you could take that flight, you could travel with us, and you will get up to 20% cashback when you come back. So if you were going to, I don't know, say America, your flights were £1,000, straight away you get £200 cashback when you came back. The compensation plan. Now, this is very, very important. I'm going to take a little bit more time over this, because I believe that our compensation plan with My Daily Choice is one of the best. Now, other people will argue that, but with a payout of 85% in business volume back out to the affiliates and the people that are working, I mean, I think it's amazing. And this all kind of comes back to Josh's vision that, like, the company that he was in before, they flipped everything right around on him, and he lost a lot of money through that. And I know for a fact that he doesn't want that to happen in this company. And this is why he has made an aggressive compensation plan like this, so that the people in this company can really make a very, very good living for themselves. So how does it work? So it's very simple, really. The first way is retail sales. So you can sell the products that we have, the sprays, you can sell those to lots of people. They're very in-trend products, so there's lots of people that would like them. And you can make $10 to $100 per customer. And I just want to put this out because it doesn't say it up there, but per transaction as well, depending on how many sprays and things like that, the people that buy the products directly from yourself. The next way is jumpstart bonuses. So for every person that you were to bring into the company, you could make up to $100 per person just for introducing them into the company, just by sharing your story and the products and how it goes. And that goes 10 levels deep. So not only the person that you bring in, but the person they bring in, and so on and so on and so on. And that can go 10 levels down. Now, that alone can make you a very, very good income for sure. The next way is the binary commissions. Now, it's kind of unheard of in the binary to get up to 20% commissions in the binary volume. And I mean, that's a completely unlimited binary. So I think it caps off at about $1 million per month. So, I mean, the figures are huge when you're talking money like that. But it is actually possible that if you bring in the right people into your organization, the people that would like to work hard in the organization, and they do the same, and there's a word that's bandied around a lot in our industry, and that's duplication. And if you can master the art of duplication, the binary commissions can just go literally off the scale. The next level that we have is check matching. Now, the check match is where things start to get very, very interesting. And if you're in the business and you start to hit these check matches, you will become a very, very wealthy person, because you can get up to 30% check matching, again, through 10 levels deep in your organization. And basically, a 30% check match is the only way, if I was to explain it like this, so I was this guy here, and my friend Alan here, he was directly underneath me. If Alan was earning $1,000 a month, I would then get a check match of his commissions of 30%. So I would earn $300 just from not even doing anything, because Alan has decided to work hard. Now, if you've got 10 people and only 10 people in your organization that are doing that, and you have taught them to do well in your organization, then you are going to become a very wealthy man or lady. And this is where the commissions will really come in very, very strong. The final way that you can get paid is by reward points. Now, reward points are given as you kind of rank up through the different ranks of the company, but that's not necessarily how you work. It's also leveraging the people that you have brought into the company. So as you rank up through the ranks, up to 5K, up to 10K, 25K, you will start to get reward points, which you can then use in another portal of the My Daily Choice, and you can use it in things like Walmart, Asda's. You can book holidays through Expedia, and this is all for free. You can even just take the cash if you want to take the cash, and I think these start at around about $150 per month, and again, they can just go absolutely crazy, up to like hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. The payment options. Now, this isn't payment for you guys. This is how we get paid as affiliates and as business partners of My Daily Choice. Here in the UK, we get a Payoneer card, which is basically a MasterCard, but it's a prepaid credit card. And all your commissions get loaded onto this credit card. So it's very easy. And then the credit card, you can just use just like any other card, like your debit card. You can go into petrol stations, buy petrol. You can just go to the shop and buy shops in restaurants, any of that sort of stuff. So My Daily Choice make it very, very easy to get paid. Now, we are a global business. And this, for me, it's not something when I first started that I ever really thought about. I thought, well, I know a few people in my town. I know a few people all over the place in the county that we live. I never once thought that I would be doing business in other countries around the world. And I mean, it has happened, and I've been taught this as it comes down. And at the moment, we've got teams out in Sierra Leone, we've got people in India, Costa Rica, and I mean, I know there's countries now that are opening up, and it really is motoring on very, very quickly. I mean, we are a young company, so we've only been going since January. But already, I mean, the CEO is now touring the world. He's been to South Africa, going to Canada, to Mexico, all of these places, and we really are open for business everywhere. And with the power now of internet and things like that, I mean, the world is endless for you in this business. It really is. Back to the system now. So when you decide to become an affiliate of My Daily Choice, everything is given to you. It's given to you for free. You basically get in a business in a box. So you get your lead capture pages, you get your retail marketing sites, you get your retail sites to buy products, you get your corporate sites, you get autoresponders for emails, and this is where I said it comes back to that the system can do 90% of your legwork, because as soon as you get somebody's email through your capture page, the company uses the autoresponder to send out those emails to help people to join into your organization. I mean, it really is. And there's lots of people that I know, there's lots of people in America, and I mean the big players that are in My Daily Choice, and they swear by this system. And like I say, I've not been in the network marketing industry for long, but the people that have, these people are starting to see the real deal with My Daily Choice and are moving companies and coming with us, because we are a very, very exciting brand to be with. This is again the VIP section. This comes back to your reward points, where you can get, so you get any name brand items, hotels, sporting events, concert tickets. Now, as you progress through the company, these are all just, I mean, we look at it as a bonus. So everything else is the cream. This is just the bonus. It really is. And it is very, very exciting. And people all over the world are starting to experience these reward points already. So getting started. So getting started in My Daily Choice is very easy. And for me, when I first started, I thought, how can a business like this be so low value to be able to get so much out? But it really is. So you can come in on 2 different levels. So you can come in on My Daily Sprays or on My Daily Benefits. Now they are slightly different. With the My Daily Sprays, you can come in at a builder pack, which is $69, which in pounds works out to be about £45. And for that £45, you don't just get nothing. You get 3 sprays, 1 boost, 1 shield, and 1 peak. You get 1 level of jumpstart bonuses, 1 level of check matching, and 10% of a binary. The next level is a director pack, which you come in. It's $149, which works out to about £110, depending on the exchange rate. And for that, you get 8 sprays. So, I believe now that you can choose to have which sprays you would like on that level, whether you would like the peak, the boost, a mixture, the new trim 365, the sleep sprays. But you get, for that, you get 2 levels of jumpstart. So you're getting paid on 2 levels, 2 levels of check matching, and then you get more of a binary as well. So you get a 12% binary. And the next level is an executive pack, which I think is the best pack, and it's the pack that I joined at, because you can really maximize what you can get out of My Daily Choice. So it's $299, and when I joined, it worked out to about £220. But for that, you're getting 20 sprays. Now, I mean, that only kind of works out at just over sort of £10 per spray. And these sprays retail for about £20, £22, something like that. And so already you can make your money back just from the sprays. But then you get 4 levels of jump starts, you get 4 levels of check matching, and you get a 15% binary check as well, which is absolutely amazing. And that is important because it does maximize the compensation plan. So if you are serious and you do want to make lots of money with My Daily Choice, it's definitely the one to go for. The daily benefits is very sort of similar. So you've got the builder pack, which is $69. You can pay month to month on that, and you get access to the My Daily destinations. You get access to daily savings, family protection, and again you get 1 level of jump starts, 1 level of check matching, and a 10% binary. The director pack is $199, which works out to be about 125 quid. And you get a 3-month subscription, so you wouldn't have to pay anything for 3 months on joining that level, unless you did a little bit of both of the benefits and the sprays. But for that, again, you get the destination savings, family protection, but you get 2 levels of jump starts, 2 levels of check matching, and a 12% binary. Again, the executive membership, that's $399, which works out about £300. And you get, for that, you get a 6-month subscription to My Daily Benefits, which includes the destinations package and all that. But again, then you jump up to, I think it says 2 levels of jump starts there, but it's definitely 4 levels of jump starts, 4 levels of check matching, and a 15% binary check. And you will be active on that level for a minimum of 6 months. So they are the levels that you can come in at. And I think that's it. So, I mean, that's the presentation over. I mean, for me, I can't say anything bad about this company. It really has kind of changed the way that we do things and things like that. And I mean, there's lots of people out there, and I mean, we know lots of people that have done really well in education and things like that. And I mean, they've got more degrees than a thermometer, but it's what can they do with it? You know what I mean? And I didn't have any major education like that, and I've come in, I've done really well with this business. And for me, I've planted my flag, and I'm staying, and we want to do really well with this company, and that's where we're sticking. So, I mean, that kind of wraps up the presentation for now. And I'd like to hand you over to a good friend of mine, Mr. Shane Solomon. He's going to come on and tell your story. Hi, Shane.
Wow, what a beast. What a beast you are, Dave. We're excited. We're excited. I would like to say at this point, my story is very, very simple. I've always been self-employed, pretty much since I was about 18, 19. I worked at Ben's Playworld. If you've heard of Ben's Playworld, Kids World now. I worked down there for a short while, found out that it just wasn't for me. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't live by that clock of having to clock in and, you know, have a break when they say. So I decided I had to search for something. I started my own business, and it's been hard. It's been really, really difficult. And a couple of years ago, I kind of thought, this is crazy. I'm 33, 34 now. I've still got no security. I've got no pension, none of the backup plan. What am I going to do? I met someone who introduced me to this profession, this network marketing profession. And we all know people that think they know about it. And I was one of those people who was a bit skeptical. I'm a guy from Penn with it, you know, normal guy. I've been brought up, my parents said, don't do this, don't do that. It's too good to be true and all the rest of it. And I dismissed it. But there was something niggling inside, and I got onto YouTube. I started researching. I was curious, and I partnered with a company, and I had a taste of success in this industry. I got friends with our CEO, Josh Wagle. Wind through to January this year, they launched with My Daily Choice, and I said, that's it. I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go, and I absolutely love the vision. It's the open-ended brand. This is the thing. I've been approached by loads of people say, Shane, when you come to this presentation, we sell this and we sell that. But the thing is, it's just that product, that niche. What My Daily Choice has done for me is to be that open brand. Yes, we've got fantastic sprays, great testimonials, they're great. And are you kidding me? This business model, without me saying too much, is based on shifting. This is a business shifting 3 of these sprays a month. Minimum. That's it. That's the quota. Now, you cannot tell me that when these sleep and weight loss sprays come out, as business people, we cannot shift 3 of these. And I'm not just talking to people locally. I've been doing stuff now on Google. You've got the whole world of Google. You can do AdWords. You can spend some money on ads. It works. 3 of these a month to 8 a month, you're talking some big money. So it's a very exciting time. And I don't know about you guys, but here in the UK, we're normally the last people to hear about things like this. Always the last people to hear about it. We are the ones, right here now. This is it. This is where it starts. Now, we've seen the pictures on social media of the meetings in South Africa, where it's just going crazy. Going absolutely crazy. You can get me live up on the screen.
No, me. Scott, sorry.
All right, cool. And it's just really happening. Now, here's the real thing. I stand here today, and I've tried other networks before. I have, because I'm always looking for, I think we can all agree, they're all looking for that time freedom. I don't have to be a millionaire. If I can just have 3, 4, 5 grand a month, that's cool. That's cool. That can change my life. I don't know about yourselves. I stand here now after 10 months. That's all it is, 10 months. I have an organization of over 460 affiliates. 460. I've earned close to 10 grand. 10 grand in 10 months, part-time. So this is why I'm getting passionate about it, because yes, it's low entry to start. I've met some amazing people in the world. Only this week I'm talking to someone who knew someone in Dubai. I've now got business partners in Dubai. And we're already talking about going out there and having a holiday there through, guess what? Destinations. So these events are great. And it's got to start somewhere. But don't underestimate the power of online. It's absolutely phenomenal. And we're only getting started. The company's already turned over millions. I think over 2 million, I think, by now. So seriously, think about it. Absolutely seriously think about it. Ask any questions. There's no one here trying to sign us up or anything like that. There's no pressure. It's purely sharing the information. Ask any other questions. And that is it. But these sprays, guys, absolutely, I don't want to steal his thunder, but I think we're going to quickly finish with Jeff, the guy from Canada who we've recently met. And he said, you know what that sound is? He said, that's the sound of financial freedom. And I'm like, it is. It is. So that's my story. Are we pretty much there, ready for them?
Yeah, they're not on yet.
Oh, people are waiting.
They will be on any minute.
Okay. So, yeah, just to recap, it's just so easy to duplicate because it's online. You send a link to someone through your system. They take a pre-enrolled tour. There's no money exchange. They can just take the free tour, watch the videos. And what happens is when we then tell someone else or someone else above us and our success line tells someone else, it drops it below. It drops it below us and it then starts sending out the emails. That's the other thing. We don't have to send emails to our pre-enrolls. It's all done via the system. So all we have to do is just the occasional follow-up, just making sure they're getting the emails to make sure they're okay. You the only one there, Dave?
Yeah.
Is Jeff a bit slow?
They've had the link.
So, and this is the other thing. I've got the laptop set up over there, and we've got people all around the world watching now. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So that's kind of my story. It's happening now, and it comes down to that choice. It comes down to that £45, whether you want to get in there, even if you just join and get the holidays, get the travel discounts, just use it. If you don't build a business, if you don't build a team, so what? You know, just use it to save money on the travel. Who do you know likes to travel? I think everyone. If he's not there in a few minutes, we'll just close it up. Oh, look up! He's here. He's there. He's there. Can we hear his little voice?
Hey, Jeff, are you there?
Absolutely. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
We can. How are you? You all right?
You know what? If I was doing any better, there'd have to be two of me today.
Jeff, we've got a meeting going on here about My Daily Choice. We've just done a presentation, and we'd just like you to come on and give sort of your end of the story, really, and kind of your thing on My Daily Choice.
Absolutely. First off, thank you so much for having me. Second of all, no making fun of my accent. I'm Canadian, eh? Folks, you know what? This business is something to behold. And I'm going to tell you why. In day 19 of my 79 days in this business, something happened to me unlike anything that's ever happened in my life. I had an opportunity to be introduced to a doctor that's a world-renowned specialist in the ingredients that we have in our sprays. So this is what happened. One of my downline got me an appointment, a phone call with this world specialist. And when I called him, he said, Jeff, I understand that you want to ask me some questions. I don't want to be rude. I only have 5 minutes. I said, great, doctor. I got a question for you. What would you agree the fastest way to get something into a human being's bloodstream is either by intravenous? He said, absolutely. I said, doctor, would you agree that the second fastest way to get something into a human being's bloodstream is the mucous membrane underneath your tongue? He said, Jeff, you're absolutely right. And I said, doctor, and I want to add a little color on this to you folks, because this doctor, ladies and gentlemen, he was our competition. He was working for another network marketing company as a spokesperson. So I said, doctor, even with your super formula, and it wouldn't matter if it was the formula or a pill, when you take it orally, does it not have to travel through your intestinal tract and then get distributed to the 3 B's, your bladder, your bowel, and your bloodstream? He said, son, you've been doing your homework. I said, doctor, I got one more question for you. If there was a super formula that was a spray that was so super concentrated with the goji berry and the acuberry and the mangosteen and the aloe vera and B12 and even deer antler velvet, if it had all of those purities in an extract, what would that do? And I swear to you people, for 10 seconds. And the voice came back on and he said, Jeff, that would change an entire industry. And I said, doctor, it's already here. He said, stop. You know I'm with another company. I'm contracted to that company. Jeff, you have no idea how many times I get these phone calls as please promote this or take a look at that. But you know, here's where you need to understand where the industry is going to change, because it's the absorption rate of the ingredients you just listed to me at a 98% absorption rate into the bloodstream. That's genius. He said that's what's going to do it, because that is the purest form you can get. So you know what I did, folks? I walked into my CEO's office and I gave my resignation. And my boss looked at me and said, what are you doing? And I said to him, Mark, sometimes things come along once in our lifetime. Sometimes they never come along in our lifetime. But something has just come across my desk where I have to make a difference. And that's exactly what I did, folks, because here's the real story. If a doctor from our competition tells me that we have a better delivery system, a better product than he has, I wake up and listen. Because again, these type of things don't happen every single day. But I need to let you know about something else. I've been in network marketing before, and I've had success, folks. As a matter of fact, I had my own network marketing company where I took it from 0 to 25,000 people in 6 months, using exactly the same software that is used in our success line to give that call to urgency, fear of loss. So everyone has a reason to join. Now, I want to tell you one more thing, and this is very, very important to understand. When you have a valued product, when you have what we call a UVP, a unique value proposition for people, you need to have something different than everybody else has. And I can tell you, when this isn't a diet pill, it's not a skinny drink, it's not another magic lotion or potion. This is real science that is about to change an industry. And here is why. The science is fantastic, but where the industry is going to change is the convenience of people like you introducing it to others. I want to paint you a picture. Let's use the weight loss spray, for example. And I want to use women. Let's say you're all sitting down for lunch. And one of those women take that weight loss spray out of their purse. And they take a few sprays of it, and all the girls look at her and say, what are you doing? And you turn back to them and you say, I just started a brand new weight loss management program, ladies. And this is pure Garcinia Cambogia. And what I've done is I suppressed my appetite on demand. So what you're about to order, I'm going to eat half of that because I'm really not that hungry. What do you think they're going to say to her? Where do I get that product? You are not leaving this restaurant, girlfriend, until such time as you tell me where to get that stuff. Folks, It's unbelievable. But think about this in a serious way. Think about the boost for a minute. Think about an all natural energy rush that has zero crash. Think about not having to take a Red Bull. Think about not having to take a Monster Energy drink and then let your mind race. Think about where it could be used. You know what? There are many, many people out there serving us. Police officers, firemen, emergency response people. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you get this in the right hands? Can you imagine what this could really do? Because I have. And I'm going to tell you folks something. The person that's going to run with this and get it into the right hands is going to do tens, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds in volume in this business, because you got to realize something. If you have something that is so convenient and that can get into the right person's hands to save lives, think about what it could do. It could literally save a life. If you're at the end of a shift and you just find out you got to do another 12 hours because it's a busy night and you're so burnt out that you could literally just take a spray to ignite you again with no crash, it's all natural, folks, that's fire. And when you think about what these products have, they have something unlike anything else, a convenience and an instant gratification system to the human body. And when you have that UVP, you can take on the world. And I'm telling you right now, we've now opened up Africa. We are now in the midst of opening up India. We are now in the midst of going worldwide, 153 countries already, 10 months. This product has been around. There has been hundreds of thousands of bottles of the spray sold. This is proven, folks. But now you need to ask yourself something. How many of those people around the world would you like on your team? Because I can tell you something right now. Millions are coming. They're on their way. All you need to ask is how many of those do you want to introduce this to? How many of those do you want to make this look like a vending machine of all vending machines? And I'll end with this. Think of this business like a vending machine. Think of it, if you had one vending machine that gave you one product, you wouldn't make much money. You'd make 15 to 20 pounds a month, maybe. But if you had thousands and thousands and thousands of vending machines on every street corner all over the world, that's the secret in network marketing. Because now you have a residual base. Why? It's like what Shane said. Every time that spray, you hear that shh. Every time you hear someone consuming your product, you're getting paid. But the magic of residual income is reordering. And when they reorder and they tell people that this is the greatest product that is going to help you health-wise, they also need to include
Jeff, I'm sorry if you can hear me. You're cutting out, buddy.
You will.
I think
Sounds
that's
like you're trying
it's that international time.
Yeah, we've lost Jeff, unfortunately.
But as you heard there, Jeff was, he only joined the company a month, 6 weeks ago, and he has absolutely seen it, and he loves it. Well, that basically wraps it up for us this evening. Thanks again for coming along. If any of you've got any questions, please feel free to ask any of us that are here, and if we can help in any way, we will do. And for those of you that are even remotely interested, all I can say to you is just go for it. Give it a go. Thanks again.
Thanks a lot. Awesome. Boom.
Over a coffee.
Yeah.